Hey guys, it's Jay from Virginia again. Just wanted to do a quick video. Uh, Yesterday was kind of a bust. I had no internet. As you've heard from Tim, as usual, it's just going around everywhere. We're having rolling blackouts of internet, but soon to come will be blackout of the power grid. But I just got to see a little bit of Tim's video about that he had about the Project Zeyphr. And so I was wanting to give a little more of the information that I've got on Project Zeyphr right now. Um, Wasn't really wanting to let it out quite yet, but because I'm just not big into fear porn, guys. There are a lot of things that's going to be going on. The world is a stage. Um, Project Pogo is fast in place. There's shields everywhere. A lot of people on the payroll, guys. We're moving in Project Zeyphr. Dare say we're about into the second wave, um, or second stage. But the information that Tim put up, is interesting. But one of the things that I have different is where he's talking about them using drones to take people in their house and so on and so forth. They don't need to do that. That's what all these Gwen towers are for. They can broadcast certain frequencies and take whole cities and towns at one time. They can put you in a trance, put you asleep, they can control you, or they can kill you right where you sleep or right where you stand. You can be awake when they turn the frequencies on from these Gwen towers. They have control of you. Our guns and ammo doesn't mean anything. But I'm a firm believer that what we're facing is so beyond us that the Father himself will protect his own. Not everybody, but some. Another thing that they will be using is the slaughter bots. Those things are real, guys. I encourage you all to go and look at the TED Talk that they released about the slaughter bots. Video is still up. It's a given. There's like an unwritten law that God will never do anything unless he first tells his servant the prophets what he's going to do. It's the same thing for the enemy. He's got to let us know what he's doing. Nothing's done in secret. If you want to know, dig for it, because it's all there. Go and look, research the movies that Hollywood is putting out, the series is on Netflix, and so on and so forth. The information's there. They already have everybody's name that they know is walking the walk and talking the talk, truly living for the Father. They also have all the names of the people who claim to be atheists and agnostics. They don't like you either. Fact of the matter is, they don't like any of us that ain't them. And it is a serious thing, but I'm just not into fear porn. Project Zeyphr has many waves, and it is at the end of Project Zeyphr. There is a new program that will take off. I did have the name, but I just don't have it. I'm at work, but It's called something. I can't remember the name. I will try to look that up and post that. Uh, it just all goes back to we've got to be aware of our surroundings, guys. We're being watched more than we know. We're being tracked. We're being traced. We're being ID'd. Everyone that we talk to, family, friends, for those who are in church, church members, your whole church. Um, this has been planned long ago. That's why I've been saying, that the enemy has been waging war against us, and everybody's just totally oblivious to it. Prepping and so on and so forth. Yeah. I still say we should, because there's going to be some things that we will endure before they start gathering up. But as far as I know, from coast to coast, every square inch of the United States is covered by their surveillance grid. Their surveillance grid has the technology to see up to 400 feet. Of course, that's what they're telling, but I dare say it's a few miles underground. And, who by themselves has the ability to go that far underground? Fact of the matter is, when it comes time for them to want to find people, they'll find them. Our only hope is in the Father. We will see tangible miracles just like we did back in the first Exodus, because we're headed towards the greater Exodus. The Israelites had to endure a few of the judgments against Pharaoh. And then God gave the Israelites a place of Goshen. Goshen means protection. And I dare say, judgment will start at the house of God, just like he said. And then he'll give us a place of Goshen. But, we have allowed this. We have allowed it to go on to get to this point to where they are so much farther ahead of us. They are in contact with the fallen, the Nephilim. They have the forbidden knowledge. And it's light years ahead of anything that you've ever been told. We've had anti-gravitic ships for years. We're talking like since the 40s, guys. We have had, lasers and parabolic dishes and weaponry that are radiological in nature. I'm a firm believer that nuclear weapons do not exist. Look it up. Every single video that they ever showed you was fake of a nuclear explosion, man. If you can't see that, the brainwashing and the fluoride's really working good on you. There was an individual that used to go around, and he used to talk about, he actually made several of these nuclear plants, and he used to swim in the heavy water pools. He went around eating uranium and plutonium and so on and so forth. It was all about money, guys. This whole garbage that they're telling you about Iran. They're going to get the bomb. They're going to get the bomb. Bull. It's just a bunch of bull. They want you to hate who they want you to hate. They want to keep you misdirected. They don't want you to know who's calling the shots. I don't want people getting scared. Because there's no reason to be afraid. If you know who and what you are in Christ, there's no reason to fear. Yes, Some of us might be killed. So what? We're not from here anyway. You know, the time will be coming, yeah. Guillotines will be used. But you know, when the mass killings start, they're not going to have time to torture people. They just need to get them out of the way. That's why they'll institute the guillotine. And any type of death, you know, it's still death. You know, I don't, look forward to it. But hey, if the only thing they can do is kill your body, so be it. At least your soul's safe with the Father. And they will account for what they do. I mean, that's why I'm saying we just need to get the information out, and we need to come together in unity and stand together. I doubt very seriously that we have time to do anything about it, because the minute we start getting groupings of people together, they will label us a domestic terrorist group, and they will make it out with using the media with so far-fetched lies or whatever that they'll send in their people to raid, the group that we get together to kill everybody before we could ever do anything. This is the days we live in. That's why I'm saying you got to get right. I mean, I don't want to scare people. I'm not a fear porn person. I'm just telling you the facts. This is the truth. Go and look it up. We are in the information age. Go look things up. Go study your history. You know, if you don't learn your history, we are damned to repeat it. That's why the Father told us that there's nothing new under the sun. That which was will be again. That which is already has been. So yeah, great information. I don't even know. I did not know anything about that other video. Thank you, Tim, for, posting the link in that. I will do my best to do a little bit of research on that and get into it. And I'll put up more videos as long as I've got internet. Sad that can cripple us just by taking the internet away. But it's getting close, guys. They're going to pull something. Don't know exactly what it is, but something's big's coming. I've been thinking that, shortly they're going to pull the economic collapse, but I don't know. They might have something else planned first. I do know that right now, as I speak, there are major water shortages going on out west. And that is having a major effect on the electrical grid, so they say. So they're supposedly doing rolling blackouts through there. Rolling blackouts still going on the East Coast through New York and so on and so forth. And the West Coast, they just keep flooding them, and then they burn them with heat, and then they flood them and burn them with heat. Hey, not to mention the tornadoes and so on and so forth. And guess what? We're now into hurricane season. So hold on to your hats. Hold on to your seats. It's going to get wild, guys. But I just wanted to give a little bit more information. I plan on trying to find a way of posting the information that I've got. That way everybody can get a hold of it. But so far, everything I've thought of, I know it can be blocked right off the bat. I'll come up with something. Where there's a will, there's a way. But God bless you all, and Stay tuned.